fairies' tales kingdom.
Once upon a time, in the magnificent kingdom of Leoren, there lived a princess named Seraphina. She was known far and wide not for her wisdom, kindness, or bravery, but for her legendary laziness. While the people of Leoren worked tirelessly to tend the fields, craft fine goods, and uphold the kingdom's prosperity, Seraphina spent her days lounging on velvet cushions, sipping honeyed tea, and reading stories of adventurers, while refusing to embark on any adventures of her own. The king and queen were at their wits' end.
What shall we do? A ruler must understand hard work and responsibility.
We have tried tutors, mentors, and even sending her to the village, but she simply refuses to change.
One fateful night, as the royal couple lamented their daughter's indolence, 3 radiant figures descended into the palace courtyard: Jo, Priscilla, and Leena, the Light Fairies.
A lazy princess, you say? This sounds like an interesting challenge. She must learn that the joys of life come not from comfort alone, but from purpose and effort.
A little fairy magic should do the trick.
They had heard of the lazy princess and decided to intervene. The fairies whispered to the wind, and before dawn, a spell was cast upon Seraphina's chamber. When the princess awoke, she found herself in an unfamiliar place. Vast, endless garden filled with towering hedges, thick vines, and golden flowers. The palace was nowhere in sight.
What is this nonsense? Where's my bed? My tea?
Welcome, Princess Seraphina. This is the Garden of Trials. You will not leave until you prove that you can work hard.
I refuse. I shall wait until my servants arrive to take me home.
No servants here, Your Highness. Only you, us, and the tasks that must be done.
And if you don't complete them, you may never leave.
As time passed, hunger gnawed at Seraphina. She spotted a fruit-laden tree, but the lowest branch was just out of reach.
Fine, I'll do it.
Reluctantly, she decided to climb the tree to reach the fruit. After much slipping and struggling, she finally grasped a juicy golden apple. Panting, she took a bite for the first time in her life. She felt pride in earning something for herself. As the day went on, the fairies guided her through different tasks: gathering water, planting flowers, and lighting lanterns along the garden path. At first, she complained. Then, she sighed. But soon, she found herself enjoying the work. She laughed when she got muddy, smiled when a butterfly landed on her hand, and marveled at the beauty of a world she had never truly engaged with before. Finally, after completing the final trial, a brilliant light surrounded her, and she found herself back in her palace room. But this time, she did not call for her maids or lounge on her cushions. Instead, she hurried to the kitchens to help prepare breakfast, joined the royal tailors in weaving fabrics, and walked into the village to listen to the people's concerns. The king and queen were astounded by the transformation in their daughter.
Is this truly our daughter?
She has changed. She is radiant with purpose.
From that day forward, Seraphina ruled with wisdom and compassion. And in the skies above, Jo, Priscilla, and Leena watched, smiling at the lesson they had taught of growth, effort, and the joy of truly living.
One bright morning, Jo, Leena, and Priscilla fluttered through the crystal dew forest, a magical place where the leaves shimmered like diamonds and the flowers hummed with soft melodies. As they explored, Jo's eyes widened when she spotted a patch of glowing mushrooms, their tiny caps twinkling like stars.
Look at these! They're so pretty! I wonder if they have magic.
I bet they do. Maybe they can make us fly faster. Or maybe they can make things grow bigger.
Without thinking, Jo reached out and gently touched one of the glowing mushrooms. A puff of golden dust exploded in the air, covering Jo from head to toe. For a moment, everything was silent.
Ah!
Why are you screaming?
Where did you go?
Then Jo blinked. She was still there, but when she looked down, nothing. No hands, no feet, just air.
Oh no, I'm invisible.
This is bad. Really, really bad. Or we could use this to prank the goblins. Wait!
After several failed attempts to bring Jo back, including sprinkling fairy dust, and chanting silly spells, they realized nothing was working. Gio groaned dramatically.
What if I stay like this forever? What if I have to float around like a ghost? What if I...
The mushrooms glow at night, right? Maybe their magic works with moonlight.
That night, as the silver moonlight bathed the forest, they placed Gio back near the glowing mushrooms. The moment the light touched them, a swirl of golden light surrounded Gio. And then, she was back.
I have hands! I have feet! I'm back!
Too bad. I was getting used to my invisible friend.
Next time, you can be the one who disappears.
I think we've had enough magical accidents for one day.
As they laughed under the twinkling stars, they promised to be a little more careful with glowing mushrooms next time. But deep down, they all knew their next adventure was just around the corner.